Special thanks to Patreon supporter The Red Deer for making this video possible. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scared204 here, bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Type 90 Kyū-maru. The Kyū-maru is a main battle tank that is used by the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force. It was designed and built by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries as a replacement for all deployed Type 61 and Type 74 tanks. It entered service in 1990 and is to be replaced by the Type 10 tank. The Type 90 itself was a tank that was kind of based off of British and American designs with their tanks, but most of the subsystems and everything like that are Japanese made. It also is equipped with a 120mm smoothbore Rheinmetall main gun, which is the same gun that's used with the Leopard series of tanks. So that's the only thing that really is imported and different from or the one thing that's, not actually Japanese made with this tank. The tank itself basically is equipped with your standard kind of armaments and features as most MBTs really for the time. It's equipped with a 12.7mm A machine gun, a 7.62mm machine gun for the coaxial. It has your Rheinmetall automatic with an automatic loader gun, and just your standard overall kind of features and everything like that. The tank itself was produced in relatively smallish numbers, 341. It's never seen service overseas, never seen combat. However, this tank is now being replaced by the Type 10 tank, and pretty much any further development with the Type 90 different variants and all that stuff was kind of postponed after the Japanese started to develop the new Type 10 tank that is set to replace this tank. Overall, it's a pretty cool tank, and another tank to add to our Japanese Modern Warfare line, which we don't have many vehicles for, so it's nice to see another one in here. I think we only have 3, so this is our 4th Japanese vehicle, so it's nice to have a few more out there and everything like that. Before we get started with taking a look at the vehicle and the tutorial, I just want to go and give a special thanks to Patreon supporter The Red Deer for making this video possible. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel more than you guys already do, feel free to head over to my Patreon page. Link is down in the description where you guys can pledge a small amount every month and earn a cool bonus for doing so. So feel free to check it out, and if you guys are interested, feel free to make a pledge and all that stuff, and I really do appreciate it. It helps me out a lot, and all that fun stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the tank itself, cover the features and all that stuff for it, and we'll pretty much get started with it soon after. So going ahead and getting started, we have obviously the 120mm smoothbore gun. Pretty simple right there, nothing too fancy about it. We have the front sloped armor here, which is pretty basic, nothing too fancy. It's got a really kind of gradual slope that goes back, which is pretty interesting. So it's got a nice big smooth slope, and then the turret kind of overhangs a little bit over it. So you have the driver's compartment, which you can kind of see right there. Nothing too crazy about it, just pretty standard. You have just the details up here in the front headlights, all that stuff. Nothing too crazy going on. Continuing on our way back, on the side armor here, we have a little bit of side skirts that cover up the tracks, and we also have the wheels obviously right here with item frames to highlight them a little bit. There's also a banner right here, which I look at a few different versions and pictures and stuff like that. I saw quite a few had this kind of like 3-stripe type design with banners on the side, so I decided to go ahead and incorporate that. Might be some kind of Armor Division logo or anything, and can easily be taken off and removed if you don't want it, but it's there on a lot of tanks, so I decided to go ahead and include it. Continuing on, we have the top of the turret here. We have the 12.7mm machine gun up on top, the commander's cupola, the another hatch up here on top. We have the hatch right here for loading ammunition into the tank, just some different cargo and stuff like that on the sides, and also the smoke grenade dispensers located right there. Working our way back, we just got some various different instruments, optics, some jerry cans on the back here, radio antennas, all that kind of fun stuff. And continuing our way all the way to the back here, we're just on the back, got vents for the engine, some tail lights, and all that fun stuff. And that's pretty much overall the tank. It's overall pretty simple, and came out quite nicely. So hope you guys do enjoy the build. Without further ado, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by starting off with our first few layers here, layers 1 and layers 0. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to our first layers here. We're going to go ahead and start off by taking some nether brick slabs, and we're going to get started with that. So The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and place down a row 2 of nether brick slabs across like this. So you can be the start here at the left front of the tracks. We then want to go and take our nether brick top slabs and place down a row of 2, come off these nether brick half slabs like so. After that's done, we're going to take our green stained clay. We're going to place down a row of 2 green stained clay. On the left side of this row of 2, we're going to place down a stone button, an item frame, and a green stained clay block in that item frame like that for the left side like that. After that's done from this green stained clay block, these two right here, we're going to go and place down 1, 2, and 3 dark oak with top slabs out to the side, followed by 1 and 2 green stained clay blocks, a stone button item frame, and a green stained clay block to go in that item frame like that. We also want to go and do the same thing we did on the other side there, 2 nether brick slabs like this, and 2 nether brick top slabs coming off those slabs like so. We also want to grab ourselves some wooden trapdoors. We're going to go and take our dark oak wood top slabs, place down a row 3 going toward the front, and a row 3 here of wooden trapdoors across, just like that, between the nether brick top slabs. After that's all complete, we're going to focus on the tracks and working our way back. So for this, we're going to go and place down a dark oak with top slab coming off this green stained clay block right here, followed by 2 more green stained clay blocks to come out to the side. Just like we've been doing, we're going to place down a stone button, item frame, and green stained clay block in the item frame like that. Once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and place down another dark oak with top slab going back from this green stained clay block. You can notice we're leaving a space right here on this side like that. And we're just going to place down another row 2 here of green stained clay, stone button, item frame, and a green stained clay block in the item frame like that. One thing we're also going to be doing, which is going to tend to kind of go into layer 0, is we're going to be placing down nether brick full blocks in these spaces right here. So whatever you have on the ground, you're going to replace this with some nether brick tops, or full blocks right here, to go ahead and fill that in and show the tracks right there. Anyways, continuing on, after we have this third row of 2 here green stained clay, we're going to place down a row of 2 of dark oak with stairs, like that across. We then want to go ahead and place down a dark oak with top slab, come off this stair right here. We're also going to go ahead and again take our nether brick blocks and place down a row 2 underneath the top slab and right over there in that block space right there. After that, we're going to place down a row 2 of green stained clay across, stone button, item frame, and green hardened stained clay block in that item frame. Continuing on, we're going to place down another row 2 of nether brick full blocks like that across. We're then going to place down a row 2 of green stained clay and a dark oak with top slab in between these 2 green stained clay blocks, stone button on the side, item frame, and a green stained clay block in the item frame. After we have that done, we're just going to go ahead and grab ourselves some nether brick stairs. We're going to place down a row 2 of nether brick upside down stairs across the back, like so. We also want to go and take our dark oak with top slabs. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3. Coming off this row 2 of green stained clay, and we're going to fill in the bottom here of the tank by just taking top slabs and connecting these rows together to form the nice basis for the tank. So just like that. After we have that all complete, we're going to copy the same thing we did over here on the left side over here to the right side. So I'm going to go and do it a little bit more quickly here, since I've already kind of covered on how to exactly do it. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. If I go a little too fast for you guys, you can just refer to the other side of the build, and you'll be able to easily copy it over, no problem. So we got that all placed in. We're going to go and obviously replace our ground here with our nether brick. And we're also going to go ahead and again place down our item frames with green stained clay in it and our stone buttons on the wheels here. Just like this. And again, our nether brick in these empty spaces right here to show the tracks. And again, stone buttons on the side here, item frame, and a green stained clay block like that in the item frame. After you guys have that all complete, that's going to do it for our first layers, I should say, layers 1 and 0. You can see you should have something that looks just like this from up above. And once we have that all sorted out, we are good to go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer 2. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 2. For layer 2, we're going to go ahead and start off by taking our green stained clay blocks. We're going to place down a row 2 on top of these nether brick top slabs here located at the front of the vehicle. After we have that done, we're going to place down a row 2 nether brick ups downstairs, coming off the 2 green stained clay blocks like that in the front there to continue our shaping for the tracks. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves some signs. We're going to place down signs wrapped around the nether brick stairs all the way around, like this, and same thing over here. Some signs, make sure you don't put any lettering on them, just like this, wrapped around the front of basically the front and sides of those stairs as well. After that's all complete, we're going to go ahead and go in between these green stained clay blocks. We're going to place down a row of 3 of dark oak with stairs. We're going to go and grab ourselves an item frame, place down an item frame on both sides. We're going to grab a glass block, and we're also going to place down a glass block here, coming off those 2 item frames like that to make the front headlights. After that's all complete, we're going to go ahead and grab our green stankaway blocks, place down a row of 7 all the way across. We're going to go ahead and also take wooden trapdoors. We're going to place it down, a wooden trapdoor closed to come off this green stankaway block, and also on this one as well. Same thing over here. After we have that all done, we're going to take our green stankaway blocks, and we can go ahead and just run a row down the sides here. So we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 green stankaway blocks back. Same thing over here. Just like this going back, and we're going to go ahead and also take wooden trapdoors and place it down all on the side here of those green stankaway blocks. So just like this for our side armor, and same thing over here. So we're just going to run the wooden trapdoors all the way down the side here, just like this, and make sure we close them all like that so they're fully attached to the green stankaway blocks. After that's all complete, we're going to go ahead and then place down a dark oak wood upstairs stair on both sides like this, followed by a row of 5 green stankaway across in between to connect them up. We then want to go ahead and take our green stankaway blocks. We're going to place down a row of 7 all the way across. We want to place down an item frame on the side here. We're going to grab ourselves a cobweb, place down a cobweb in the item frame, and a stone button to kind of cover it up like so. And same thing over here, just like this. And that's going to kind of do it for the sprocket wheel right here on the back. After that's all finished there, we're going to take our nether brick stairs. We're going to place down a row of 2 of nether brick stairs like this on both sides, leaving a space of 3 in the middle. In that space of 3 in the middle, we're going to take green stankaway and place down a row of 3 across, just like that. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves some dark oak with top slabs, and this section down here, we actually want to go ahead and extend the top slabs, so they're actually going to go ahead and come back one more, row of 3 like that back. So my apologies on that, so just extend that one more for the previous layer. And we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves some nether brick slabs. We're going to place down a row of 3 nether brick top slabs, come off that row of 3 green stankaway blocks. We also want to go and take signs. We're going to place down a row of 2 of signs on these nether brick stairs. Same thing over here on this side as well, just like that. We can also go ahead and go into our inventory. We can grab ourselves some item frames and also some red stained glass. And to make the brake lights on the back here, we're just going to place down an item frame on these 2 nether brick stairs here and place down a red stained glass block in the item frame like that. And those are going to create our back tail lights. After that's all complete there, that's pretty much good for this. You can see you have plenty of interior space if you guys want to put some interior in this thing. But anyways, go ahead and continue on. Let's move on to layer 3. Alright, so before we go and move on to layer 3, we will need to go ahead and make the banner. If you guys do not want to have this banner on the side here, then you can obviously just kind of disregard this part of the tutorial. But if for those of you guys that do want to include this banner, I'm going to show you guys how to make it right now. It's overall really simple design. All we need to do is just go into a crafting table. We're going to place down a green banner in the middle of our 3x3 square here. And we're going to place down a bone meal all the way around it. So you get something that looks like this. You get a white border around the green banner. We then want to place our banner back in over here on one of the sides here in the middle. And then we're just going to place down a line of bone meal down the middle. Once you guys have that done, that's pretty much your banner. You can see it looks something just like that. Pretty simple design overall. Anyways, once we have our banner designed, we can go ahead and obviously continue on. So for this, we're going to go and take some wooden trapdoors. We're going to place down 2 wooden trapdoors on top of the 2 nether brick stairs. We then, after that, want to go ahead and place down a wooden trapdoor on the green stankaway block on the far side right there. And on the green stankaway block right here, kind of connected to the dark oak wood stairs, we're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate, opened up like that toward the back on both sides. We're then going to go ahead and grab ourselves some spruce wood slabs. We're going to place down a row of 2 spruce wood slabs on both sides like this, followed by a row of 3 wooden trapdoors across the middle like so. After that's all complete, we're going to go and grab ourselves dark oak wood slabs, my bad, and we're going to place down a row of 7 of dark oak wood slabs all the way across. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go and take our dark oak wood slabs again. We're going to place down a dark oak wood slab right here on the right side, or on the left side, my bad. We're also going to place down a dark oak wood stair that's going to be facing this direction, like so. So it's going to be facing this direction like that, followed by a wooden trapdoor to the side of it. And then we're also going to go and do the same thing, place down another dark oak wood stair right next to it like so. We're then just going to take our dark oak wood slabs, place down 1, 2, and 3 over to the side like that. After that's all complete, we're going to go ahead and go from this dark oak wood stair. We're going to place down 1 more stair back, and then 1 stair like this out to the side. So we turn this stair into a corner stair, and we also have another corner stair right here. And same thing over here on this side, just another stair that goes back like this, and 1 stair over. So you have the corner stairs right there, and then we're just going to place down 2 more dark oak wood stairs out to the side. So you should get something that looks like this. You want an off-center driver's viewport. You can also go ahead and kind of close the viewport off by placing down a black wool block or even a glass block if you guys want to for interior purposes or whatever you guys are doing. But you just want to kind of close it off like so, and our turret is going to sit on top of this block, so whatever you put over here, it won't be seen from the outside. After we have that done, go ahead and continue on. We're going to take our green stained clay blocks. We're going to place down a row of 7 of green stained clay all the way across. Technically, we only need to place down a row of, basically a row of 2 on both sides here. And we can leave the empty space there for the turret. We're then going to go ahead and take our banner design, and we're going to place it down, our banner, on the side here of this green stained clay blocks on both sides. Go back from this green stained clay block right here on the outside. We're just going to place down 1, 2, 3 green stained clay blocks back. Same thing over here. 1, 2, and 3 back, just like that. After we have that done, we're going to go ahead and place down what is going to be 3 rows of 2 that go out to the side. So basically 2 rows of 2 here. So just like this, going toward the inside here, leaving spacings in this inside here for interior if you guys want to do it. And then we just want to go ahead and take our green stained clay and place down a nice solid row of 7 all the way across. We also want to grab ourselves some stone buttons. We're going to take some stone buttons and we're going to place down 1 stone button on this green stained clay block after the banner. We're going to skip a space, place down a stone button, skip a space, stone button, and same thing over here. Just like that along the sides here. After that's done, we're just going to go and take our green stained clay blocks. We can choose to place down a full row of 7 across the back here. We can leave it hollow. We're just going to place down another row of 7 all the way across of green stained clay. Stone button on both sides. And then we just want to go and place down a total of 3 more of these rows of 7. So we have 1, 2, and 3 rows. Or, my bad. We're going to place down 2 rows of 7, and then we're just going to place down a row of 3 of green stained clay on top of these nether brick top slabs. And that row of 3 is actually going to be black wool. So black wool on top of those nether brick top slabs. After we have that done, we're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall on both sides of that row of 3 of black wool, and then we're going to place down a green stained clay block on both sides next to those mossy cobblestone walls. We also want to go ahead and take some ladders. We're going to place down ladders on the green stained clay blocks on the side, and also on the black wool blocks across like that for the vents. And once we have that all complete, that is going to do it for layer 3. With that, let's go ahead and move on to layer 4. Alrighty guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 4. For layer 4, we're going to go and start off by taking green hardened stained clay. We're going to place down a green hardened stained clay block on top of this dark oak wood corner stair. We're then going to place down a green stained clay block on both sides of it, like so. After that's all complete, we're going to go and place down a row of dark oak wood top slabs coming off the center green stained clay blocks. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 dark oak wood top slabs coming off that green stained clay block in the center. We then want to place down another brick top slab that's going to be on the very tip there, like that. After that's all complete, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves signs. We're going to place down a row of 2 of signs next to these first 2 dark oak wood top slabs. Same thing over here on this side as well. After that, we're going to go and skip a space of 2, and these 2 dark oak wood top slabs here. We're also going to place down signs on the sides here. Same thing over here on this side, just like that. After that's all complete right like that, we're going to go ahead and continue on. We're going to place down a row, or basically a mossy cobblestone wall on both sides of this row of 3 green stained clay. We then want to take our green hardened stained clay blocks, place down 1 going back from the mossy cobblestone wall on both sides, and we're going to go and follow this up by placing down a total of 3 more green stained clay blocks back. So 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. We're also going to go and take mossy, or some black banners. We're going to place down a row of 2 of black banners on the center 2 green stained clay blocks on that row of 4. Black banners on both sides, and we also want to go and place down a wooden trapdoor coming off this green stained clay block on both sides like that. After we have that done, we're going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair facing that direction like so, followed by another upside down stair coming off of like so to turn the stair into a corner stair, and same thing over here on this side. Coming off this corner stair right here, we're going to place down again a wooden trapdoor on both sides like that. After we have that done, we're going to place down a dark oak wood top slab coming off this dark oak wood upside down stair on both sides like that. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to take our blocks here, so our dark oak wood stairs. We're going to go and place down a corner stair coming off this stair, same thing over here, and a row of 3 of upside down stairs in between those corner stairs like that to fill that space in for the turret. We're also going to place down a dark oak wood top slab coming off these 2 dark oak wood top slabs like that, or to go ahead and continue that back. After that's all complete right there, we're going to go ahead and transition to some spruce wood slabs and dark oak wood slabs. We're going to place down a row of 2 of spruce wood slabs on both sides, followed by a row of 5 here of dark oak wood slabs that goes all the way across. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves dark oak wood slabs. Again, we're going to place down 1 dark oak wood slab on both sides here, leaving a space of 3 in the middle. In that space of 3, we're going to place down a row of 3 of nether brick slabs like that across. We also want to go and place down a dark oak wood slab going back from the spruce wood slabs on both sides, and again a row of 5 of nether brick slabs all the way across to fill that space in. After that, we're going to take our dark oak wood slabs, place down a row of 3 here on top of those 3 black wool blocks like that. We're also going to take some zombie heads and place down a row of 2 zombie heads on the mossy cobblestone wall and also the green stained clay block. After that's all complete right there, that is going... Alrighty guys, moving on to our next layer, we go ahead and move it on to layer 5. So for layer 5, we're going to go ahead and start off by taking our green carpet. We're going to place down a row of 3 on these first 3 nether brick top slabs after the 3 dark oak wood. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we go ahead and move it on to layer 5. So for layer 5, we're going to start off by going to these 3 dark oak wood top slabs after this nether brick slab right here. On the barrel, we're going to place down 3 green carpets after it. We then want to take our dark oak wood slabs, place down 2 dark oak wood slabs, followed by 1 and 2 green carpets after it. We're then going to place down a wooden trapdoor on top of this dark oak wood top slab, followed by another dark oak wood slab after it. After that's all complete, we're going to go ahead and then place down a mossy cobblestone wall after this dark oak wood slab, followed by a dark oak wood slab on both sides of the mossy cobblestone wall. Continuing on, over here, we do have a difference in sides here. So on the left side, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this. We're then going to place down a wooden trapdoor coming off the back here of the dark oak wood stair, followed by another dark oak wood stair coming off this mossy cobblestone wall. Coming off this stair right here, we're going to place down another stair like this. So we turn this stair into a corner stair, and then we have a normal stair right here. And then a dark oak wood slab out to the side, just like that. After that's done right there, we're going to go ahead and take our green stained clay. We're going to place down a row of 3 behind the wooden trapdoor and these dark oak wood stairs like that. We also want to go ahead and also place down a dark oak wood stair on both sides of that row of 3 green stained clay, like that, with their backs facing it. After that's all done right there, we're then going to place down a green stained clay block on both sides like this, followed by a stone button on both sides as well. We then going to want to go ahead and grab ourselves a spruce wood slab, or a spruce wood plank. We're going to place down a spruce wood plank right here in the middle with a stone button which will be on top of it. We then want to place down a green stained clay block in the middle, and we're also going to place down another spruce wood plank over here to the right side. After that's done, we're going to take our green stained clay blocks again. We're going to place down a row of 5 all the way across like this. We also want to grab ourselves a nether brick slab, and we're going to place down a nether brick slab on top of this wooden trapdoor on the side like that. After that's complete, we're going to place down another wooden or a green stained clay block on both sides here, a nether brick stair coming on top of that wooden trapdoor like that, and we're also going to place down a sign on the side here of the nether brick stair like that on both sides, like so. In between these green stained clay blocks, we're going to place down a row of 3 of spruce wood planks. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall that goes back on both sides, followed by a row of 3 of spruce wood planks that goes in between them, like that. Continuing that. After that, we're going to place down an acacia wood plank on both sides with the sign on the side here of that plank. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go ahead and place down another mossy cobblestone wall back on both sides like this, followed by a row of 3 of green stained clay in between those basically a couple mossy cobblestone walls. After that's done right there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a zombie head, place down a zombie head on both sides, come off the mossy cobblestone walls like this. After we have that complete, we're going to go ahead and build this back section here. So for this, we're going to place down a just a nether brick or dark oak wood top side like this. Come off the middle here. To the side, I went ahead and put some jerry cans in the back here. You guys can choose to put them. If not, then you'll just put wooden trapdoors in their place, but it's just 2 shulker boxes. We're also going to go ahead and take some wooden trapdoors. We're going to place down 1 and 2 wooden trapdoors, come off the shulker boxes, followed by a wooden trapdoor coming off the dark oak wood slab. We're then going to place down a row of 2 of wooden trapdoors right here, and a row of 2 of wooden trapdoors right there as well. After we have that done, we're just going to take signs, place them on the sides of the shulker boxes, and also come off the wooden trapdoors. And we're going to take this and wrap this all the way around here to create this nice kind of rack in the back here where you guys can put different cargo and stuff like that for it. Anyways, once we have that all complete right there, that is going to do it for layer 5. With that, let's move on to our last final layers here, which are going to consist of layers 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to put the radio antennas on and the top of the turret and all that stuff, finish that stuff off. So anyways, let's go ahead and move on to our last final layers. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to our last final layers here, we have layers 6 through 10. So for these layers, we're going to go ahead and get started by placing down a wooden trapdoor on top of this one right here, just to make it a little bit more kind of thicker, I guess, on top. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a zombie head. We're going to place down a zombie head coming off this dark oak wood stair right here at about a 45-ish degree angle, maybe more like a 30. Just a very slight angle to the side there, kind of like that. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick upside down stair on top of this green stankway block right here. So just like this, followed by a anvil behind this nether brick upside down stair, and we're also going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate opened up toward the anvil like that after it. After we have that done, we're going to place down 2 end rods coming off the front of this nether brick upside down stair, and we're going to place down a dark oak wood top slab coming off the side of that nether brick upside down stair. We then would also want to go and grab ourselves green carpet. We're going to place down green carpet on top of the nether brick, or the dark oak wood top slab, and also a redstone repeater on top of the dark oak, or the nether brick upside down stair with its little kind of like pegs flipped all the way back. After we have that done, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a spruce wood slab. We're going to place down a spruce wood slab on top of this dark oak, or this spruce wood plank right here. We're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall right next to this nether brick stair on top of that green stankway block. We're also going to take zombie heads and place down zombie heads, kind of going all the way around the nether bricks, or the dark oak, or the spruce wood slab right there like that for the commander's cupola. After that's all done right there, we're also going to take a redstone repeater, place down this green stankway block right behind the spruce wood plank right there from the previous layer. We're also going to take some stone buns. We're going to place down a row, basically 2 rows of 3 here, stone buns on top of the spruce wood planks right there. We're also going to place down a dark oak wood slab on top of this green stankway block here toward the back with a sign on both sides, like so. After that's all done right there, we're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall on top of this dark oak wood top slab and a wither skeleton skull on top of it, just like that. After that's all done, we're also going to go ahead and take some zombie heads and place down a row of 2 of zombie heads on those shulker boxes like so, and we're also going to take some wooden pressure plates and place them down on top of those acacia wood planks like that. Last thing for us to do is just to put the radio antennas on. So for this, we're just going to go ahead and go to the zombie heads on the sides here. We're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron bars going up. Same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron bars going up as well, just like that. Or my bad, it's actually going to be 5. So you're going to have a total of 5 iron bars going up like so. Anyways, once you guys have that done, that's going to pretty much do it for the Japanese Type 90 main battle tank. Very cool design, and hopefully you guys do enjoy it. I think it came out really good, and all that stuff. So again, hopefully you guys do enjoy the build. Again, a special thanks to Patreon supporter The Red Deer for making this tutorial possible, and feel free to check out my Patreon page if you guys are interested in supporting it in the channel in the future. Anyways, that's going to do it for this tutorial. If you guys do use this design, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. This can be anything from a sign of the build to link to my channel or this video. If this does appear on any social media sites, just be sure to get proper credit for the build. That's all I ask for when doing these tutorials. It helps my channel grow, and it continues to keep me inspired to keep on posting this type of content. So as long as you guys give me credit for it, you're free to use it for projects you guys are working on. And other than that, guys, that's going to do it for this. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 204, and I'll see you guys next time.